Hello everyone, my name is Anthony Gomez. Today I'm going to give you an informative speech over why I want to be a teacher. Growing up, I had both parents at home. I was very fortunate enough to have that. My dad worked at a stainless steel company in Dallas, and my mother was a stay-at-home mom until me and my brother were of age to be enrolled in our Mother's Day Out program at our church, which my mother began working. From a very young age, I was able to see my mom work with other students and other kids and show them the same amount of care and compassion that she showed me and my siblings, which touched my heart from a very early age. During my junior and senior years of high school, my mother began taking classes to pursue her dreams of becoming a certified teacher. And while doing so, she worked a full-time job at the elementary school in town doing special education aid, which was very cool for me to see. From time to time, I was able to stop by and hang out with her a little bit and see some of her kids. And just for me to be able to see the way that they reacted and responded to her was a very positive impact for me and kind of paved the way for what I wanted to do with my future as far as being in education. That's really what made me set my mind for the path that I've chosen. In May of 2015, the number of children ages 3 through 21 in public schooling that needed special education services was 6.4 million students. That is roughly 13% of all public schools in the nation. This information comes from the U.S. Department of Education, and it's a number that is not declining. It is steadily inclining the more and more that we find out about the different types of disabilities and the different aspects of autism and the different portions of the disability. Once I started attending college at Wayland Baptist University, I immediately enrolled in special education courses in order to set my framework, set my groundwork for my future. I took classes that furthered my knowledge of the different types of disabilities. I took classes that showed me how to deal with kids with disabilities, how to approach them, how to help them cope with their disabilities, how to give them tools and props that they can hold on to during instruction periods in class that allow them to stay focused and on task. After laying my groundwork, I was able to begin my observations at intermediate and elementary schools at the school system in my college town. I was there, but once I got pretty well established with the kids and with the teachers, I was able to help them out a little bit more. And it was just little stuff like teaching kids how to hold pencils, teaching them life skill lessons like washing their hands, blowing their nose. So it was a lot of fun. It was quite rewarding to me after going through a couple of years of all coursework to be able to get in the classroom and actually be face to face with the students. The biggest downfall that most people see whenever it comes to the teaching field is the pay scale. And the minimum salary for public school teachers in Texas is $28,080 for a 10-month contract, and that's with 0 years of experience. But it can get up to $45,510 for a 10-month contract with 20+ years of experience. So the more you work, the higher your pay scale goes up yearly. I know, to me, there's a lot more important things in life besides money. And one reason that I'm so passionate about this job is because whenever you see a kid understand a new task or accomplish something that someone else has deemed him not able to do, especially in the education department, that in itself is more rewarding than any paycheck that you could ever receive. I'm currently finishing up my final semester of college, and I'm following my mother's footsteps. I'm a special education aide at the elementary school in town. I work with a kid that has severe autism. He's nonverbal. By that I mean he's not able to verbally express his thoughts or what he needs done. So by doing so, it has taught me different ways to communicate with him. One is by using a picture schedule. And what it is, he's got different pictures of, he's got his breakfast, his therapy room, whether we're going to the school bus or to the gym. and he'll take it off and he'll place it right next to the door, and he knows that that's the next task that we have, or the next rotation in his daily schedule. So that's one way that I'm able to communicate with him. Another thing that working in the special education department has taught me is how to be patient and understand that you have to understand the child and understand where they're coming from. And for me, I have to put myself in their shoes. It's like if you were to go to another country and you weren't able to express what you needed to express to someone, whether you needed help or you wanted something and you got something completely different, that person has no idea. So it's kind of has to check yourself and check where your mind is and patience, and it's been a great job for me. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed my little informative speech. You can tell that I'm very passionate about this profession. This is definitely something that I want to do for the rest of my life. I couldn't see myself doing anything else with my life. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for your time.